even, I guess, with like the religion and the God thing going, I mean, I feel if there was a God, because it always does go back where it's like, okay, well, where'd he come from? If there's God, who's God's God, you know? Well, if aliens brought him, well, who's the alien's alien, you know? Where's the alien's God? And, you know, so it always, I feel kind of will trickle back to something else, you know? Either.
Here's one. I got one for you. You ever watch the anime Trigun?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if Adam and Eve were two spaceships? One spaceship, Adam, filled with all males. Eve, spaceship filled with all females. Like hundreds of thousands. And the spaceships crash land on Earth because they're seeding it, right? So there's like a spaceship before them that comes to Earth. Habitable, everything's here, oxygen, water, you know.
Seems risky.
Everything.
I don't know why they're supposed to
Did they
like
make humans because of the planet? Or were the humans coming
Humans
from a different
were
place?
flying from a different place.
Okay.
But it was scouted out before. So like a scout drone came flying through here, scanned all the planets.
Oh, kind of like
Earth is the most habitable.
Interstellar.
Wall-E.
You kind of like
okay.
Wall-E.
Okay.
And the drone finds it, sends a signal back to the mothership. The mothership sends out two seed ships, Adam and Eve. They come flying over
It
here
is just like Wall-E, huh?
on a trajectory path. Land somewhere in the Fertile Crescent or wherever they landed. And those spaceships are used as
Asia, right?
somewhere, I'm not sure where, Middle Egypt or some shit like that. And the people spread out, and from those spaceships, that's how you get multiple family lines, multiple DNA splits, because the spaceships both had thousands of people on them, so they can mix and mingle between them.
I feel like they should have done half guys and half girls in one, and then half guys and half girls in another, and sent them on two opposite sides. And then just in case, you know. You have your 50,
No, you'd
50
want
chance.
them. You'd want them to both be from the same place because of disease.
Get disease at the same time.
Yeah, because that's what happened. That's why, like, the white people. Well, you can't see my air quotes, but when they came over from like Spain, and they spread all the diseases to down in South America, and then up through Mexico, up into North America, it said it killed off like 80% of the indigenous people because of the diseases they brought with them. Because the people that were living in the North American side were separated from the people living in the European side for so long that the people in the European side, when they developed like toilets and shit, and sewage, it was so bad that a lot of the diseases that came from animals like cows and chickens and stuff spread to us a lot quicker because there was more people in a concentrated area and there was sewage and shit moving around everywhere. So the diseases from like mad cow and like all that crap, that the Black Plague and stuff, is like from rats. So, and it's not supposed to jump from animals to people, but when it's in such a, I guess when you have so many people in one concentrated area, one of those 100,000 people could be exposed to that disease from that animal. So that person gets it, and then that person lives really close to you, and then it jumps from me to you, and then so forth.
It's like the start of religion right there. That's why like, don't eat the swine.
Basically, yeah. And then all the freaking people in Europe get that disease, and then only the ones that don't have it or don't die from it survive, but they still carry it. And then they get on a big old flagship and sail on down to Spain, and then they spread it amongst like the Mayans and the Aztec people.
Did they know what it was? Was it smallpox or was it
was
like
a bunch
Black
of
Plague?
dude. It was a bunch of diseases. It was like 9 different
Probably, I
diseases.
guarantee you it was just a common
It
cold.
was like syphilis.
Yeah, fucking ammonia.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was. I think they said it was like 9 different things.